Hey, howdy, hey, folks. We got a hype train starting off stream. Welcome. How is y'all's? It wants me to knock? Of course it does. Oh, hi, Angel.
Okay.
So we are here for mouthwashing because we finished up kindergarten, and I actually did.
Knock too.
Go back and get those outfits.
Well, it's like, gosh dang it. We already got the outfits. It's the achievements.
Oh, gotcha.
There was
Yeah,
one
those.
to walk in on Miss Applegate and the janitor and Bob kissing. There was one to place a flower in the Nugget Shrine on the Nugget statue.
Love.
Fair.
What was that last one?
Love.
I can just look it up real quick.
Go for it.
Love.
What husband?
You're ignoring her.
Apparently.
Love, you know
Was
you're
it-
ignoring her.
Monster does everything kissing.
Oh, it was sticking the cat in the microwave.
Oh.
But not actually sticking the cat in the microwave.
Yeah, no stick
I see,
cat in the
okay.
microwave. That's not allowed.
Yeah, maybe avoid that.
It literally is like you go to stick a cat in the microwave and it'll go, "Are you sure?" You go, "Yes." "Are you sure?" "Yes." Are you sure? And
No.
if you're sure, you'll be a bad person, and you say no, and then you get the achievement.
Put Svahia in microwave. I do enjoy spinning around and being warm.
Yeah, that fits.
Love,
Boss.
do you see who you've been ignoring?
Angel.
Uh-huh.
She has to sit on the husband's lap. It's adorable.
There you go.
Anywho, so yeah.
Welcome to mouthwashing.
Oh my gosh. Thank you for the cheer, hero.
Aw. Oh, you might want to dismiss the ad.
I cannot dismiss the ad.
You can't dismiss the ad.
I can dismiss the notification for it. I can't skip that ad.
Oh, okay. Ad impending.
Yep. Best to participate in the hype train. Thank you,
Aw,
hero.
Thanks, hero.
You appreciate that. Gotta love participation in a hype train. You don't believe in ads? Well, too bad, so sad.
Excellent.
So, the only indication for me about what the heck mouthwashing is what Steam says for it. Like,
The short little description of the game when you boot it up in your library.
yeah. Too bad I'm a subscriber, don't get ads. Yeah, that's one way to not get ads, is subscribe. The 5 crew members of the Tulpar, bad of words, we already know this, are stranded in the empty reaches of space, surrounded in perpetual sunset. God is not watching. What the hell does that have to do with mouthwashing?
Don't worry, this is a completely normal game about dental hygiene. Ignore the fact that the icon for the game is an eye.
It's okay, I don't believe it. I don't believe in you.
I don't believe in you! The algorithms are a part of Beg to Differ. So Baldur's Gate
He is freaking good at it while I just... Okay, I have heard good things
Baldur's
about
Gate is
Baldur's
really
Gate. I have yet to get it because I'm poor.
That's fair.
But when I do get it, I am going to play it, and there will be a high chance I'm going to stream it, because why the hell not? Because I have
Also
seen,
fair.
like, snippets here and there of both Star and Zelda playing it, but I haven't played it myself. They had one of the stupidest OP Bard subclasses. Did they do Glamour? Is it Glamour Bard? Yes.
Yeah. That sounds about right.
They added
Ah.
Glamour Bards are ridiculous, because Bards are already really good at charming, and the Glamour Bards are just like, I'm like attached to the fey nonsense here. You're charmed.
Yeah. Don't let people backseat do what you want to do. Yeah, that is good advice.
That's
for
how I
playing
play
Baldur's Gate.
Skyrim. I'm like, people can tell me what they want me to do. I've played enough Skyrim that nothing is a spoiler. However, that's true, Glamour Bards can force people to do things without slaves. Saves.
And without slaves.
I also
Asterion and I would
was-
murder for him. Asterion would probably murder for you too. Maybe. Not really.
But yeah.
Eventually. Anyway,
Anyhow. But that is not today's stream.
today is mouthwashing.
Yeah.
A normal game about dental hygiene.
Also, why do 70 girls sin for Astarion? I have no idea. I have not played the
Vampire.
game. Probably because he's a vampire.
It's the one word I need to say. That and snarky.
I mean, I can't say much. My husband's a vampire, so
Yeah, you have no ground to stand on.
I have no ground to stand on.
Let us begin.
To be quoted Zelda, I wanted to be his little just box. Oh gosh, Zelda. All my boot up of the game was so that it could be captured instantly for you all.
Welcome to mouthwashing.
That feels loud. Somebody dead.
Yeah, go ahead and
I'm
mess
a-
with the options. Before we begin, I would like to inform you all this is a mature stream. We will be discussing mature themes, either in this stream or whenever we end up finishing this. So,
No head bob. That makes me motion sick.
well then, yeah, remove head bob. So we will be discussing themes. So if you couldn't handle Amnesia the Bunker, get out. Leave. Come back Wednesday.
If you want to support and just lurk and just put your headphones down and walk away, that's fine too.
That is also acceptable. Would accept.
Do whatever's good for you.
But there will be themes that I can't list because spoilers.
Zelda and Mussolini fought over who was Stereon. He's sexy and hilariously sarcastic. Oh gosh.
Yeah, that's usually the reason.
Fair enough.
Shall we new game?
Yes. We shall new game. To the person without skin. Brother hates him and won't travel with him, but...
Him and Will are my faves. Pony Express Long Haul Space Freighter. The Tulpar. The crew? 5.
I feel like that number's gonna change.
Planned shipment duration, 382 days, just over a year. Elapsed transit time, 147 days. About halfway through. I hope this hurts.
What? What do you mean you hope this hurts?
Damn.
Are
I
we
hope
gonna
this
crash
hurts.
into this planet?
Congratulations, you got the achievement. I hope this hurts. You started mouthwashing. An orbital body has been detected 21 AU ahead of the vessel. Please make a manual correction 1.4 degrees leftward to avoid impact with unknown mass. I'll go into another voice acting game.
Wait. It wants me to steer left, though.
It sure does.
But as this says right.
Guess we're steering right. Extreme warning. Direct collision course with orbital body 1.9 AU away. Engaging autopilot to recorrect vessel. Advise crew to take up emergency positions. 4,000 credits docked from crew pay package for failure of navigational staff.
It wouldn't let me go! Left!
Well, now you can walk around the room. I can't let anyone in.
Oh, emergency key. We're gonna leave that for now.
Danger! Pony Express Protection Kit. Use only in case of emergency. Captain access only. Code scanner required.
Okay.
An emergency generator. You can also, there's a card in there that you can click on. Pass for Pony Express. Employee card name, Anya. Date of birth, don't worry about it. ID number, I'm not saying all that. 07-03.
To be fair, like, shut up. Y'all are talking about Baldur's Gate characters. Fair enough.
Yeah, that's what they're doing. Chat is discussing Baldur's Gate.
That's fine.
Well, you might want to grab that emergency key.
What?
You might want to grab that key. Captain owned the emergency cockpit console override key.
Beep.
Disengage autopilot.
Is that all I can do?
Whoever you are right now is disengaging the autopilot. Crash imminent. Warning.
But I can't do anything. Oh.
Time to leave. Don't worry about it. You can look at the posters on the wall too.
I'm not have a time there.
No. Polly says, don't be daft. Polly says, rise and shine.
Oh, gosh.
Welcome to space capitalism. This is going to be extremely annoying.
Uploading the hardware that there's a remote scene which
Just doesn't work.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah. Polly says, don't be daft. Polly says, giddy up, galaxy.
Let's rise and shine.
Lend a hand. For the rise and shine. Giddy up, don't be daft, don't be daft. Giddy up, galaxy. Lend a hand, rise and shine. Lend a hand. Huh, ship's starting to shut down. I'm sure that's fine. Oh, we got a flashlight. That's useful.
Why do I feel like I'm in a loop?
Maybe because all you've ever done is turn left? Yeah, like this. Well, I guess no. Can't go through that door.
Wait, where am I supposed to go?
Try doubling back. Maybe we missed a door. I say, knowing full well we didn't.
Ah!
Hey, look, it's Polly! Polly is the mascot. You're fine. Don't worry about it.
What the hell?
It's the mascot. Polly the Pony for Pony Express.
That...
Look at the cute little mascot. Okay. He just looks so concerned.
I feel concerned.
We should, like, repair the ship or something.
Hey, can I get past you?
No, it wants you to go the other way, I think.
That
All
was
right,
the
Polly.
first turn I could find. That was an actual turn. What?
That seems unusual. It's got a lock.
I think I'm dead.
Voice acting skills activate. 2 months after the crash. Anyone else would do the same thing. We ain't touching the damn cargo. That hold is locked down for a reason. The only thing worse than dying slowly is not getting paid. But it could be something useful. I think... Could be what? Hopes, dreams, and marzipan? You don't have to. If it helps us survive, it's worth it. Man, Pony Express bosses really aren't chill at all, huh? Come on! Quick look won't hurt. There's certainly priorities. Listen, you work at an Amazon warehouse long enough. Let's just say I understand his mindset. How exactly is this group therapy committee planning on getting in there? Oh, right here, boss. You're looking at the meanest swing of the regional junior baseball team. Straight up nearly court to kid once. I can take the utility axe and you were goddamn born fully court. That's enough, Swansea. There has to be an in case of emergency way inside. If I remember correctly from the safety protocols, the door should have an alternate access code, but it can only be uncovered using a code scanner device. And only the captain has access to the scanner. Of course! Go ahead and ask him all about it then. Maybe he'll sing you the blues too. We don't need him if we find the scanner, get the code, and open the hold. For better or worse, I'm captain now.
Mutiny.
I'll figure it out. Right on! You may now wander around.
So I'm
You can
Jimmy.
talk to people. You are Jimmy at the moment. So I will tell you, this game flips between a bunch of different perspectives, so who we were at the beginning might not be who we are now. Nutrition pouches, water, gelatin, restricted item, tonic, cake recipe, instructions, drink recipe, instructions. That's all we got here.
Oh, that's not backup.
I don't really have any use for this at the moment. So it looks like, the ship crashed, and they've got all this emergency foam everywhere. Keeps the air where it should be, and space where it should be. Don't mix air and space, that's bad. Swansea's bed. Unfortunately, we can still hear him snore. We'd be dead without this thing. Never thought I'd be thankful for Pony Express scrub. This machine was empty even before the crash. Swansea saw to that.
Rude! Boop.
Looks like it'll be soup again for dinner. You want a rock, paper, scissors for the chicken noodle? How much food do we have left? I'd say like 4 months-ish. Less the remaining air supply, but we can make it last. In theory. We'll be starting to poke new holes in our belts pretty soon to pull that off. Man, my mom will straight up stuff me when I get back. I'll look like Swansea. Well, a rad story to tell, though. They might even write articles about us. We could be on TV.
Unless we're dead.
It'll impress the ladies, too. Hell yeah! The real problem is us running out of toilet paper. Fatal stuff, man. We should leave that part out for the press.
Okay.
That's Daisuke.
He seems like a really chill guy.
Really chill, very much like stoner vibes. It's a medical room. He doesn't want to keep still anymore. What about the painkillers? It just hurts him so much. I can't stand the noise. You did make it through nursing school, right? Pony Extra sure does know how to cut corners, if nothing else. I was thinking, we never went back into the cockpit after we dragged him out. It's almost entirely foamed up. Kind of a miracle Curly didn't end up fossilized. But it could still be unstable. I just think, well, it's the only place the code scanner could still be.
Didn't we see the code scanner in there?
In the first cutscene, yeah. Otherwise, we're shit out of luck. I'll take a look. I know you'll figure it out, Jimmy.
So were we the captain at first?
You're so capable. Oh, also, well, I was hoping you could help me with Captain, Curly. Right, sorry, with Curly's medication? People have to be worth their titles. Don't you think, Nurse Anya? Yeah, forget I asked. I'll take care of it. Well, we should give former Captain Curly his medication. And see if we can...
That looks horrifying.
And it's 2 months after the crash, so he's been like that for 2 months. Doesn't get a signal anymore. Unfortunately, Anya and Swansea's playlist survived the crash. Well, let's see if we can find... Oh, pills. These are all we have left. Use painkillers. Can't use this here. Oh, you have to click on his face. There you go. His mouth is closed. Hold still, yeah? I don't like this any more than you do. You know what they say. Pain is how we know we're still living.
I don't think he wants to know he's living anymore.
Disturbing noise coming up. If you're, triggered by that, go ahead and just pull off your headphones until the screen goes back from not black. I can't bear to listen. Excuse me, sorry. And it's done.
Concerning sounds.
Welcome back.
Sir, yeah, I don't think you have an eyelid anymore.
That is Curly. He was captain. We're the captain now.
Sir, do you have a face, like a hand?
No, he's got stumps.
He doesn't even have feet.
He's got stumps.
He's got stumps for hands.
This vent has been busted forever, at least according to Swansea. Probably beyond right now.
Oh no.
I feel like it's not.
We'll find out.
I think they should have put
Batman out of his misery? That's a fair stance to have, hero. We don't have a whole lot of painkillers left. But you still want to keep... Why do you think he did it? Does it matter? What answer would make you feel any better? I have to believe that our worst moments don't make us monsters, Jim. I have to. Even in his case. He tried to take us all down with him, Anya. The way I see it, there's 2 reasons to keep him alive at this point. Guess the important bit is that we all agreed to it, for one reason or another. I'm still feeling nauseous. I need a minute. Well, guess now we can go look for the code scanner. Ooh, stairs.
I figured I'll finish exploring the rest of this hallway.
Fair. Thank you for helping with Curly. Did you find the code scanner? I hope it's still there. The cockpit is covered in foam. Oh, so this must be the cargo hold.
Which we can't get into without the scanner.
Without the code scanner. Yep, Dad's right. Lounge.
Lounge? Okay.
Oh, Swansea's over there.
We'll talk to you in a sec. Going to the lounge.
Oh, I think it just leads you back upstairs to where Daisuke is. It's worth checking.
Oh, it does.
Sure does. Look at that.
Okay.
I guess we could examine these other beds. Good thing we had extra medical mattresses. The floor isn't that bad.
So this was probably our bed then. Oh.
No, it just says that for...
I think we all just
Those
left
two.
Swansky alone. Oh, that's
He
full
snores,
folk.
so, I mean, that's fair. That's fair. Can you imagine being trapped in such an enclosed space with someone who snores and you're in a disaster scenario?
I feel like I might be trying to go insane.
Yeah.
That's the cop pick.
Ain't you supposed to be figuring out our great cargo robbery? Why are you standing out here? None of your goddamn business. Everything is my business now because of Curly. I don't want to keep having this conversation.
I feel like we should eject him out into space.
Capitano. I'm working. Blue-collar fools can't afford to stop working even when the machine does. Go figure.
What are you doing to work?
And before you start, I'm taking a break. Don't you worry, I ain't going over my break time allowance. Working on what? How does it look in there? And it's a solid wall of foam. I'm trying to see if I can break it down enough to get something useful out of it. Any of my tools. If I breach that foam and break the air seal, it's lights out for all of us. I ain't letting anyone else mess around in there. Even Daisuke? He's your intern. He's supposed to be helpful. You think I'm letting that knucklehead in here after the crash roughed it up? Our so-called nurse nearly skewered her leg when the vent hatch was open during maintenance. And that was before the crash. I warned her, but it's in one ear and out the other. Then there's that teeny bopper thinking only with his downstairs long nose. Just like my useless kids back home. So, no. Ain't letting anyone mess around in here. Alright, Swansea. Keep me updated.
I don't like him.
Fair. He's very much grumpy old man vibes. Which, to be fair, if I had worked at Space Amazon for as long as he probably has, I too would have grumpy old man vibes. Hey, we found it. The length of nylon rope. Code scanner required. Should be useful if the main power ever shuts down.
Nothing else I can grab.
Nope. Looks like we're good. To the cargo hold. Swansea hasn't let anyone in utility since the crash. Says it's filled with foam.
I don't believe him. I want in.
Not right now.
I don't believe him.
Fair.
Well, there's everybody.
Well. What do you guys think we've been shipping? If it's spare parts, maybe me and Swansea can repair the ship and we can get out of here. Right, Swansea? Quit yapping. Well, get on with it. This is all you. I want it duly noted that I had no involvement in this.
You're gonna have no involvement with this unless it is totally beneficial for you. Then you will absolutely have involvement.
You don't have a code yet.
I don't have a code.
You gotta scan it. Four, 5, 1, 7. 45, 17.
Okay. This feels like how I... Gosh dang it, you guys.
There you go.
I was
Well.
trying to back up and I couldn't.
And welcome to the primary way mouthwashing tells its story, by flipping you back and forth through time. Are you listening?
Ah!
Yeah, damn. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Couldn't sleep again. But I passed the psych eval. We're curly right now. Well, you gave the same answers as last time. I do wish you'd open up a little more, Captain. These evaluations aren't just about you. As long as I'm fit to fly and your eyes on you.
I don't think you're fit to fly, Curly, considering what happened.
Oh, stop it. Guess that means I only have one more eval left to do. Jimmy? He acts as if I do these things for fun. Then I have to make a report with things like, I have found myself sexually excited at the sight of cartoon horses.
What?
Remember the mascot?
Yeah?
The company mascot?
Yeah? What the hell?
It's a joke. He's totally just pushing her buttons. Well, I could take it off your hands. Really? I've known him for a long time. He won't try any bullshit with me. I suppose you are the captain. I am the captain. Thank you. What a relief. Oh, before I forget, Swansea asked me to give you this. They can't expect me to perform miracles!
Hi, baby.
Not sure what it means, but sounds like fun. Good luck, Captain.
Hi, baby.
Go talk to Jimmy and Swansea.
Oh, look how nice her place is.
Look at it. It's so nice. It's all organized.
You can actually sit at her desk.
Yup.
I feel like the captain is going crazy.
Maybe. We'll find out. Oh, hey, look at the lounge. It's not the sunset screen. It's like the blue sky screen. That's cool. At ease, Pony Boy. Teamwork makes the dream work! Yay! At ease, Pony Boy. AKA, shut up and leave me alone, Pony Boy. The door to my quarters. I'm still on the clock, though.
Okay, we can't go that way because it's foamed up.
Mm-hmm. Well, in the future.
Hi, baby.
Yes.
In the now. In the past, it was fine. Hey, look. That's Jimmy.
That's the one face I don't know. Hi,
Well, now
Jim.
you know. And Pony Express
I'm so
said
happy,
they don't
baby.
provide onboard entertainment. Feels like there's always something broken in that room. Tulpar's starting to show her age. Passed inspection, right? Shouldn't be an issue. Plus, they added Daisuke last minute. Didn't account that there'd be five of us now. I really should have made a bigger stink about that.
Yeah, probably.
Well, I told you you were about to go inside this room. Welcome to utility. Well, I can see the issue. The kid was brought on just to make me suffer. Intern my ass. I was just trying to fix the vent. How did that trigger the emergency foam? Because you're talented in all the wrong ways. I would have dealt with this, but only you can unlock the axe case. Every goddamn thing is to go through you. I'll handle it. Hang in there, Daisuke. Well. You can also look around and emergency cryogenic pods. They have about 20 years of backup power.
Interesting. There are 4.
Daisuke was added last minute. Two 609. Yeah, no, go ahead. Use X. Delicately chop away the foam from Daisuke's legs. Ignore the fact that we totally should have chopped off his legs right there.
Yeah.
Youch! Oof. Strong stuff, huh?
Hi.
Get it through your goddamn skull. That vent is strictly off limits.
Uh-huh.
Fully fucking collapsed inside. You looking to get impaled, electrocuted, and cooked? Yeah, but like, you can't fit in there to fix it, right? Daisuke. So I can totally handle it. Captain, give me the axe. Swansea, this could have damaged the pods. You can't let something like this happen again. Yeah, I got it. Loud and clear. Keep the axe until you cleaned all this up, yeah?
That feels like a bad idea.
We'll be fine. Now we got a psych eval to do. I take it Anya diagnosed you with being sane, then? Just off center, but it's what keeps me on my toes. I said I'd do yours. I want to hear all about those cartoon horses. Is that something you were born with, or a recent development? All right. Shut up. Let's go to the cockpit. No, Jimmy, come on. Was that something you were born with, or is it a recent development, Jimmy? I want to know. Elaborate on your attraction to cartoon horses. Keep going. That don't seem right, but keep going. It's gotta go
And
somewhere.
watch too much My Little Pony.
Yeah. Hey, cockpit. Oh, that doesn't look right.
Yeah.
Way to go, but forward, I guess. Welcome to the other thing mouthwashing does. Weird dream sequences that it shoves into the middle of when you are not sleeping. So continue forward.
Okay.
Ah, an ocean of blood. Pick a direction, I guess.
This way.
Alright. Oh, hey, Star. Oh.
Oh, okay. I can get by now.
Alright.
I like that. I was not going in the same direction.
That's okay. I'm sure it's fine.
Hey, Star, what do you think? Gonna pause and look at the prettiness.
Stars.
Hi, strange concerning sounds that I'm not paying attention to because I'm paying attention to the sky. Star likes. Good.
Star likes them good. I'm glad Star likes the stars. Does Star like the ocean of blood and the concerning sounds? Ladder. We can't go up the ladder. Warning.
No.
Critical systems failure. Critical systems failure. Emergency. Emergency! Emergency! More ladders. Well, that's a lot of ladders. They don't go very high. It's the sun.
Yeah, John. Star must eat? Okay.
Star must
go,
eat. Oh,
go eat
yeah,
food, Star.
Go eat, Star. I'll walk to the door, I guess.
Eat the sun. Nom 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 nom.
Nom 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 nom.
Don't tempt me, I will. It tastes like a giant cracker. Ow.
Alright.
What, you've never tasted a sun before?
Yeah, I have. They just don't taste like crackers to me.
The yellow ones taste like trick crackers.
No, they taste like citrus.
I thought the blue ones tasted like citrus.
And the blue ones taste like blue raspberry. That's where that flavor came from in the first place.
So apparently suns taste different depending on the person. Got it. Hey, bud.
You can't just make something up for this. It's not like these evals ever go anywhere when we get back. We'll power through it. Have you been able to complete your mandated tasks as co-pilot efficiently and up to your fullest capacity? Ugh, let's see. I'll just put good for that one. That's all of them. Done and done. How are things otherwise? Off the record. I like it. We're in control here. You didn't think you'd ever take to being a freighter pilot as well as you have. What with how you struggled back on Earth? Sure, all I ever hear is how great of a leader you are. Honestly, it's kind of annoying. So what is it? How come it always seems like you're standing on the edge of a bridge with your feet in cement? Lately, I've just been thinking, is this enough? Should I stay here just because I've been successful at it? A good long-haul freighter captain. And that's bad? That's what I'm saying. It's not. But it's terrifying. I think, am I figured out? Is this all I'll ever be? Or do I take the risk and try something new? Even if I'm bad at it. I guess I get it. You reached the highest rung on this ladder. So now you're thinking you might be on the wrong ladder altogether. Still a long way down from the top, no matter how you look at it. While I'm still climbing and climbing. Something like that. But hey, you know I believe in you. Here, on Earth, doesn't matter. You should write that on the psych eval. Message incoming. Oh, no. Big guys themselves. Guess that's my cue. I'll see you later. Well, I'm gonna get that message from Pony Express. After all the... Take responsibility. Welcome to another dream sequence. We are an undiscernible character at the moment. And we are in the cargo hold, which apparently has just a TV.
Should start eat
The
taquito
John Jr.
or chimkin nuggy. Chimkin nuggy.
Chimkin Nuggy.
Hi, John Jr.
Hi, John Jr. Welcome to mouthwashing.
I don't want to mouthwash my mouth, though.
That's okay. Well, let's change the channel. We've seen this one.
Wait.
No, it doesn't go back. It only goes forward.
Wait, no!
Too late.
Gosh dang it!
Welcome to Dragon Breath Presents. A revolutionary new dental hygiene product.
It's gonna wash your mouth with catnip tea. No.
Brand new formula designed to kill bacteria and kill germs without leaving a bad taste. Dragon Breath X Mouthwash. All day fire fresh. Consult with your local dental hygiene specialist before, during, and after use of Dragon X mouthwash. Dragon Breath will not be responsible for any harm caused by use of this product. 2 months after the crash. This is mouthwash? Unfucking believable. There's gotta be an ocean of the stuff here. This room looks friggin' endless. This is what they'd have 5 people hauling for over a year? All of this for mouthwash? The sugar content probably offsets any potential as a disinfectant. Before, during, and after? Yeah, before, during, and after. You heard it.
I'm gonna drown in the dental consulting bill.
Do a dying light marathon. I'm gonna do it with all my... Ooh, every Thursday, unless my friends don't show up. That's fair.
Fair?
That would be really fun. I wish you best of luck. Disinfectant. What are you... Let me see that. 14% ethanol. I suppose we'll smell good, at least. That's right, kiddo. You can bet your ass on that. What are you doing? Stop that. Woo! Oh, shut up. I'm just an old codger taking care of his dental hygiene. You hear that? That's the sound of 15 years of sobriety popping like a cyst. A glorious, magnificent, red-hot cyst.
And we're gonna do it because the new game that's coming this year. Nice!
Good riddance and cheers to Captain Curly. Hear, hear. Guess anyone could get seriously blasted off this stuff. Yeah, and kill you in the process. This can't be real. There's no way. Now we can go out in style. Daisuke, come here. Anyone ever teach you how to drink like a man?
Good glory. Oh.
You've been traveling for who knows how long throughout space. I would check your inventory. After all these years just like that. When we're 6 days before the crash, but yeah. You've been traveling for about half a year in space. And all it was for a giant shipment full of only mouthwash. Pretty sure street-right ethanol is not safe for human consumption. You gotta do something to it, I think. Anyway, you're not supposed to drink mouthwash. If you're stuck in space, not going anywhere, and you've only got 4 months of air, I'd drink the mouthwash. Surprise! Surprise! Look at your face! Gotcha. Cheers. Wow. What's the, occasion? We only get one communal birthday party per trip, right? So we can have it whenever. Only one person can really be surprised birthdayed per trip. We did Swansea last haul, remember? No way! I can't believe I missed that. You were next on the list, so congratulations.
Aww. Birthday.
Hate to say it, though, your duties have to extend to even your own birthday party. You're the only one with clearance to make the cake. The recipe's there by the machine. Hop to it, Captain.
Oh, yeah.
You can talk to them as well.
Buddy.
Could you sneak in an extra packet of sweetener in there? Just kidding. Maybe. Nah, totally kidding. Unless. Daisuke's great. You're not gonna make it out to pasture. Another day in paradise, yay! Shut up, Polly. Sorry for jumping you. This whole thing is corny. But you know, it's kind of a tradition now. I dare say I almost look forward to it. Nothing. Yeah. No, I agree.
I feel like our orders are, the company went under. You're not getting paid.
Pretty good guess. Pretty solid guess.
Boop.
I think you need to use the code scanner. They're really getting a lot of mileage out of that thing, huh? You know how it is. Pony Express being either cheap or lazy. Usually both, no? You gonna use the Pony Express provided cake recipe? At least make it correctly. You should find the ingredients and recipe in the kitchen. Swansea really likes that cake. Don't tell anyone. Notice he didn't deny it.
It's true.
He didn't deny it. Fat man did not deny it. Clearance to make the cake. Yeah, no, imagine you're in space working for a capitalistic hellscape. This is like if Amazon was a space freighter company on steroids.
So you need water, gelatin.
Yeah, water and gelatin. So let's get those
sweetener.
first. We actually go back over to that recipe book. Go to the front. That's the sweetener. But go ahead and go to the front again. The code for water is 3142. And the code for gelatin is 4213. We're going to go over to that weird, gramophone looking thing. 4213.
4, 2, 3.
There's gelatin. Do you remember water? You can always back out and look at it again.
3, 1, 4, 2.
And then we go over to that machine there that you went to earlier. We're gonna put in tastes like warm plastic. Delightful, my favorite.
Nom nom nom.
I enjoy warm plastic. Reminds me of that robot that collapsed after 20 hours of heavy labor and couldn't keep working. Basically, yeah. Take plain cake. And 2, 3, 4, 1.
My brain says I should write down these codes so that I can make this later. But we have the scanner later, so it's
You
fine.
have the scanner later, so it should be fine.
2, 3, 4, 1.
Yep. A mockery of sugar.
I mean, fair.
Space food. It's not great. Cake base and sweetener. And then enjoy the Pony Express standard celebration cake.
How concerned am I?
The pathetic little happy birthday humming.
Oh!
When I go back to my streams, I can hate me. At least it doesn't sound like me at all. Ah, that's fair. That's actually pretty common.
Yeah.
You gotta make a speech. Can't argue with that. Speech! 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 Go on! Hey. What's wrong? That's all it said on the report from management. We will receive the paycheck for this delivery. I don't know any more than that. Pony Express finally kicking the bucket, huh? What a joke. And we're the punchline. I don't have any savings. They can't just do this, right? Pony Express was one of the last manned crew freighter companies. The writing's been on the wall for a long time. When did they tell you? Earlier this week. I was instructed to wait until we're closer to the haul destination, but I can't keep something like this from you all. So I guess you got what you wanted. Without the guilt. Jim, if I had known, I can go back to my, how'd you put it? Struggle of a life? Anya never got into medical school because she's, well, let's be real. And how many employment years Swansea got left in him? Daisuke will be fine. Mommy and Daddy have him covered. So there's that at least. But you, headed for bigger and better, right? I'm just working on my life being a place I don't have to fucking escape. That's what I was trying to tell you. Nothing more. We're the ones you're trying to escape. Leave the dirt behind now that your boots are clean. That's not what I meant. It is what you meant. You just couldn't frame it to yourself in a way that kept you as the hero. Abandon the crew but remain the model captain. Unbelievable. What am I supposed to do? Let's have some fucking cake,
You had a dream?
Bruh!
It's because our voices sound different to us due to the resonation of the vibration of school. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Stop projecting.
So, this is something that is kind of funny because these guys spend so long with each other that they must have developed this, like, dependency on each other.
Yeah, and it sounds like Curly and Jimmy were friends even before this job.
Which has really developed that dependency there. So the fact that Curly was just thinking, hey, maybe I kind of want to do something else. And he's like, I don't know, maybe though. Nothing is decided. Then the company goes, BT Dubs, we're shutting down. Have fun.
We're shutting down. You're all being let go after this. Jimmy's
not taking
it well. But yeah, Vivi is right. Stop projecting. Props to the Twilight Cruise of the Tulpar. Props to our captain and his new prospects.
Bro, like, you can't do any new prospects yourself.
Grab the knife. Cut the cake. Try using the keys. Ah yes, this is how you cut a cake. By sawing it in half. Slowly.
I have to go back and forth with the UNES.
Jimmy is being a Jimmy doesn't give him the right to be a dick.
Drinking.
Fair? 3 months after the crash. Okay, so we're one more further month into the future. It's not a saw! That cake is 99% sawdust. It sure is something. Check on Curly. Oh, can you hear that? Maybe she's with Curly?
There is a weird sound.
There's a weird sound.
Oh, the thingamajigger is covered.
Oh well.
He has drank.
He keeps sleeping outside utility. And he is drinking himself into oblivion. Sobriety no longer matters to him.
Is that like labored breathing?
Labored breathing, and I think the noises we can hear are also him moaning. I don't know if he's been given his medicine yet. We gotta go ask Anya if he's been given his meds, because you don't want to, like, overdose him, do you? Well, maybe. But, like...
Maybe.
Your cooking companions is coming to console. Ooh, nice. Whomst
nice.
is that? Oh, you mean the mummification dude? His name is Curly. He was who we were playing in the last cutscene with the birthday cake. I missed that part. That was Curly. That's what's left of him after the crash. There's not a lot. Anya is the nurse. We're gonna go find her.
Where is she?
Time to go looking, I guess. It's back to the lounge. Maybe she's made her way back there. Oh dear, poor captain. Yeah. Of course, at the beginning of the game, someone crashed the ship. We don't know who as of yet. Not up here. Maybe by utility? Anya? The girl from Spike's Fit? No. Anya the nurse. Utility. Swansea hasn't let anyone. Utility. it? There's really only one other place. I have my suspicions. Fair enough.
Hey, the two of you. Why'd I walk in?
I understand completely. If that's how it has to be.
Yes.
Oh, it's you. Jimmy! Not able to sleep either. It's nighttime. Why are you talking this late? Anya, are you crying? No, don't worry. I'm okay.
No, you're not.
This Anya read minds too? No, I wish she could. We all need to keep it together.
Of course.
Oh, I'm keeping it together.
But you're keeping it drunk.
Don't you worry, Captain. He's making noises again. Did you give him his meds before, Anya? No. Must have slipped my mind.
All she knows is Jimmy's attracted to cartoon horses.
That's not hard to figure out. I'm sorry. I'll do it. No, really, I'm perfectly okay. I said I'll do it. Well,
They were
let's
talking about something suspicious.
Might have been. Yep, Curly is in pain. Can't move, can't blink. Can't really do much other than scream and lie there and watch. Worst nightmare. No, thank you.
I would like somebody to put like something over my one open eye. I'd rather be in darkness.
Fair. I'm sure Anya's got like eye drops or something. Just a handful left. Once these are out, we'll have nothing to keep him quiet.
Bud, I need you to open your mouth.
Come on, stop with the noise. Damn it. I know what everyone is thinking. The way they look at me. What could I even say? And then... what did she do? Damn it! Here we are now, me in the driver's seat. Thanks for that. Open up. I hope these make you feel fucking better. Disturbing noises incoming. Remove headphones if disturbed.
Sound weird.
If she wants more chicken nuggets.
That's more aggressive.
I think she needs more.
That's not just giving him pills.
Fair.
That's taking out your frustration on an immobile target. Yeah, I really hate Jimmy. That's okay.
Hey, that
A lot of people hate a lot of people in this game.
This eye. Does less of I can't blink and more of I am scared.
He also can't blink. You can do both. It can be both. Well,
Oh, another dream thing.
maybe. Hey, look. It's Curly.
Drink water, you dehydrated bitch!
We should have some.
What does Curly look like? Besides Mama.
He's got blonde hair and biceps, and the entire fandom admits that he has, as a man, he's got the biggest titties. Listen, the entire fandom draws him buff as hell, and I am so behind it. Sometimes you can only get the subpar stuff. That's what makes the really good stuff, well, good, right? Why bother? Hey, we all tried to escape. Didn't work for any of us. I've thought it many times. Is this what peace feels like? Whoever played that cat thinking sound made my cat come to me, huh?
Let's see. It was husband. Rah,
And is it good enough?
rah. And technically speaking, that's me.
If I'm being real,
Rah,
it certainly isn't the best.
rah.
So all I can do is try to make my life one I'm not trying to run from all the time. sometimes I'll be promoted, buy a house, fall in love. But other times I'll just have some awful fucking cake with my friend.
Nigaros.
Right now. That sounds pretty brilliant, yeah? So, if you'll do the honors. Right. Well, let me go find a knife. Let's go find a knife.
Don't like how
Weird dream sequence, Curly.
Weird dream sequence, Curly. That is
Coherent and talking to us? Yeah, I'm sure that's fine. The screen is all cracked. We might have to leave the room to find a knife.
also can't help but notice the bottles.
Hi,
and bottles
posture check.
Oh,
Sit up, you fucking cashew. You look like a banana. Croissant, a third example.
not gonna lie.
It's unbecoming.
Please calmly put the controller down
gosh.
and stretch, you dumb bitch.
She's confused.
Drink
not gonna
water,
lie.
you dehydrated
Oh
bitch.
my gosh.
Oh my gosh, it was so good on Easter. My brother came over, the big brother,
Yeah.
and he popped my back for me, and it felt so good. Like, cause more often than not, I can get my lower back pretty well, but it's between my shoulder blades that's the trouble.
Fair.
So he got between my
Fair.
shoulder blades, and it felt so nice.
That is so nice. Yep. Yeah, the piles of mouthwashing bottles everywhere. Medical's completely covered in mouthwashing bottles. Can't go in there.
This game just has me concerned.
Hey, we're going down. Hey. When's the next Sonic game, Luna?
I don't know.
John Jr. wants to know.
Whenever
It's
I
only
just-
a little creepy, I guess. Cockpit.
It's the knife in the cockpit.
Maybe.
My father learned how to do that for my chiropractor grandfather. Can have that whenever I want.
Oh, nice. Hey, look, it's the X.
Why is the eye looking?
Feast. I don't know. Someone's watching. Sure ain't God, but someone's watching.
That is Curly is injured and he's not breathing super well. It sounds, but like creepier.
Let's go cut the cake. Maybe some cake will make him feel better. It's like a computer startup noise. Oh, that's an eye.
Ah! Are you the cake, sir?
I mean, according to the fan art, he's got quite the cake. What?
Oh my god! Heaven above.
Listen! I didn't draw it first! Well, put him out of his misery. Four months after the crash. Check on the crew. How many of you had? This will kill you before anything else. No. My mom found this internship for me. Such a slacker, she said. I don't know. I just never knew what I wanted to be. Never was good at anything. Total screw up. We're not done yet, Daisuke. I just hope she doesn't blame herself. Please, just take it. I don't want to look at this stuff anymore.
Really? Bruh.
Oh, good.
You need like a good nappies.
It's been... Well, I want to be alone, if that's okay. Sorry.
No, that's fine, my dude.
I mean, at this point, I can't really blame him for trying to drink his troubles away, even if it's with minty mouthwash.
I'm gonna just, because I'm down here, I'm making sure nobody else is down here.
Seven, 3, 9. Don't know what that's for, but we got it. That's just the generator below you. It doesn't
feel
require a
like-
code. Length of rope. Okay.
No one's in here.
Nope. So you just gotta go find onions.
Or bubblegum flavor.
Or it is bubblegum flavor. Could be bubblegum flavor. Well, you know what? The brand is called Dragon Breath. It could just be really spicy. Chili flavor. I sure hope not. Oh, there's Curly. He seems fine.
We're out of drugs.
Yeah. Burn that bridge when we get there, I guess. 86% pure capsaicin and 14%
Technically
ethanol.
speaking, we could dull his pain with the mouthwash.
Like feeding it to him?
Yeah,
So I don't have to get him to take those pills. You've heard those noises.
that's true. But maybe
What are the chances that we just straight up drown him instead?
probably pretty high actually.
Yeah, look, it's on you.
Oh, the horse!
It fell apart. What was that,
It died.
Yeah. Couldn't quite hear you, pal. Well, Anya's at the table.
Hey, Anya.
Anya.
Fun fact: my cat ate that talkative with my little brother and little sister's cat. Oh wait.
Fair. Oh, you startled me. Sorry. No worries. You thinking about drinking that too? Honestly, yeah. It'd probably just make me feel sick.
Probably.
Wouldn't fix anything.
Nope.
As much as I'd like it to. Right. Hey, I was thinking, did you know that not all of the medicine aboard was in my office?
Ooh, where was more? Tell me, was it in the captain's quarters?
We should store some in a storage. We store some in a storage locker in the hallway. Why haven't you brought this up earlier? It was foamed up. I didn't think it was possible to reach it. But I've been estimating the position of the foam. I think the medicine depot locker isn't too far into the mass of it. So we could try to break it down. One strike too many on a weak spot. We'll all get sucked into space. I think it's worth the risk. If nothing else, an excuse to get Swansea to hand over the axe. Well, there's Swansea. Swansea is the only one of them who looks like he's having a party. Swansea is living like he's 21 and just learned how to drink. Swansea's employee card.
They broke the food thing.
Yeah. Probably just broke it to get all the food out. Jimbo! El Capitano! The man with the plan! You done? I need that. This old thing, this was entrusted to me by a previous tragically inclined leader. Big responsibility.
Can I drink it instead? No, don't drink it.
But you know all about that, huh? I'm going to try and get some more painkillers. Do something useful, you know? Oh, I heard all about it. You're looking to pull the plug on this party early.
How drunk are you, sir?
I'm trying to save us. Take matters into your own hands, eh?
Bro, you should not have the axe.
Be my guest.
Bro?
You can talk to him. Think I already feel the ship rumba-tumbling through space again. Back to the future. Well, we got the X.
Bro, you should not have the axe.
No, it's probably a good thing we got the X.
Where's... Oh, wait, the storage thing.
Depot locker is that it right there? I need the X to clear this. Guess so. Yeah, no, Swansea's very drunk. Because, I mean, he was an alcoholic for who knows how long. He can probably stand quite a bit of alcohol. Oh, we got the painkillers.
And alcohol.
Extended release capsules. It's not better than what we had, but it's something. It's like going from morphine to ibuprofen, but hey, at least you got ibuprofen.
Oh.
Oh, there's Anya. Oh, wow, Jim. You did it! Yeah, it actually wasn't that hard once I figured it out. Amazing, really? Sure. I hate to ask you again, but could you give Curly his painkillers? It still just makes me so nauseous. You're not serious. Look, I've entertained your sentimentality up till now. But I'm trying to actually fix things, Anya. I'm getting us through this.
Chugs it, turns younger. If chugging mouthwash makes you younger, I'm going to be concerned.
It's find the code scanner. Then figure out the door code. Get the X. Chop up the phone, but not too much. And best of all, give Curly his fucking medicine. But I'm bearing it. I have to. Because the captain has to take fucking responsibility on this goddamn ship. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Go make sure Daisuke doesn't choke on his own vomit. No, I can. I'll take care of it, Anya. I always do. Do you know that the reason Coca-Cola had cocaine in it was because it was made by a soldier who ended up with a morphine addiction, replaced it with a cocaine addiction instead? Mother help! Turn me back, please!
Again, not. You are younger.
The inherent reverse of mouthwashing is orange juice. You must drink orange juice.
I don't like the sound of forcing his jaw open.
Yep. I don't think I understood the pressure you were under before. Fuck. And you tried to tell me.
Oh my gosh!
It's Eyes!
Hi, Eyes!
Hello, Eyes!
Chokes
Look at
me
his
down.
eye!
You guys came at a
Eyes
great
meet
time to
eye.
see Eyes. Hello, Eyes. How are you doing? Welcome, Eyes Chat. I am the wonderful Luna Angel Magics with the lovely Vakia joining me for Horror Night.
We are playing mouthwashing. If you don't know what that is, it is a mature stream.
Yes. Concerning sounds happened, and I'm very concerned of sounds.
Eyes Raid!
Eyes Raid. We love Eyes Raids. What game were you playing today?
Oh, yeah. What was Eyes doing?
As we're staring at this guy's eye with his jaw open, but it's definitely not unhinged. It's
Yeah,
weird.
we're definitely not trying to force feed him painkillers. Don't worry
It's
about
fine. It's fine.
it. Devil watching Luna now. Eyes Raid!
Yep.
Can't chug orange juice. I'm too young now because of the mouthwash.
Then you get a cup of orange juice, you stick a straw in the orange juice, and you sip. Spells
Some
and secrets and magic
secrets.
school themed roguelike. Okay.
Ooh. Wait a few years then.
Wait a few
You
years.
just gotta
and
wait
chug
it
the
out,
orange
John
juice.
Jr. You just gotta wait it out. Wow.
That's kind of fun, though. Can I get one of my lovely moderators to give Eyes a shout out here, please? Thank you. Because it's a
Frowny face. That's fair.
That is a very fair, sentimental thing to say. Anywho, for coming into context of the stories here, thank you for giving the shout out to Eyes. He is a fabulous streamer. Oh, wonderful friend. We love playing with him, love watching him play. All good things all
I don't want
around.
to wait it out, Mom.
I did get you. This is your lesson in patience.
I mean, the other option is consume an entire tube of toothpaste. Are you too young for that?
It depends. Is it the toothpaste with fluoride?
Whatever's available.
Think about it this way.
You don't have to be an adult anytime
soon.
You don't have to pay taxes.
I like that notion of not having to pay taxes. Anyways, welcome to Mouthwash. God is not watching.
No taxes, yay. Anyway, yes, welcome to mouthwashing. It's definitely totally normal. Don't worry about it. Anyway, let's give him his painkillers.
Okay, then
And
count.
count me it. Our worst moments don't make us monsters, huh? You were a good Captain Curly. Then you'll be one again. I'll get us both through this. Count me in. There we go. More disturbing noises incoming. If you don't like them, headphones off.
That sounds like his jaw is like unhitching. Okay. Yep.
I don't blame him.
These skulls! Skulls!
See skulls!
Hi,
Hi,
dehydrated
skulls!
bitch.
Hi, see skulls. Luna is playing this completely blind, and I have all of the information. Don't worry about it. 6 hours until judgment.
We'll do it in a sec. We have skulls here, and we have the great count here. I gotta do a hydrate.
Yep, you gotta do a hydrate. Hydrate
Fabulous.
or hydrate.
Yes, welcome, welcome.
Hydrate or hydrate.
Skulls, you love this game. I'm so happy to hear you love this game.
It's a very, very fun game. Mother, do I have to go to school? You do, but now it's going to be infinitely easier because you've heard all of it before, so you don't
Yes.
actually have to pay attention.
Yes. Just do enough to pass classes.
It's very weird, but I love it. Oh, yeah. She's playing it completely blind. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, so as with most Horror Night streams, and I say most because I think there's maybe been one or two that I've had some inkling on, like Little Nightmares 1, I had actually
You
an
had
inkling
some idea of what was happening.
I had some idea what the hell was going on there.
Mm-hmm.
But I have no idea what's going on. The most I knew was going on was reading what Steam said, like the about.
Which was something about the crew of the Templars.
Being
Tulpar
stranded
stranded
and
in
God is not
space.
watching.
God isn't watching, so don't worry about it.
So it's like, okay, concerning.
Plug with his sight for a bit. Let's not.
But yeah, I don't know what's going on. Also, Wise, if you need to like raid and run to do some post-care stream stuff, do that. Self-care is very important here.
Self-care very important. Anyway,
Anywho,
Mother, I'm bored. Well, let's see what's happening. Jimmy! Get the fuck out here!
Help.
That's not helping. We kind of need to hurry.
I need eyes.
So even though you're playing this blind, I can't lend you eyes. No.
Wait.
We've locked the door. Swansea is at the door, trying to get us to come out. Something tells me we don't want to go out there.
Call with me, and then you just sit down.
Wait, what do I want then?
Rope, maybe?
Just hold
You
on.
can't hide!
I need your water. So you reckon?
Oh, you can grab that metal pipe. I'm gonna chop you into 20 fucking pieces! Are you less bored now? Ooh, they cuss. Yeah. No, like I said, mature stream. I would maybe combine, use metal pipe, maybe use it by the door. Yeah, use metal pipe. Okay. And then maybe use rope to, like, really keep it there. Yeah. Two days before the crash.
Swansea lost it, my man!
You doing okay? Yeah. Can't sleep. I know how that is. I just toss and turn. Or stare at the ceiling all night. I actually kind of like the nighttime window screen. If you can believe it. So I just come look at it sometimes.
You can't lend me eyes. Fair enough.
If you look really, really close, you can see there's a dead pixel in the upper right corner. That's so. Nope, don't see it.
Husband.
Oh, good. You don't
Now
have
go
hands anyway.
bonkers looking. No, I didn't. I no longer have hands.
We shouldn't continue with this cutscene until you guys are done.
Stop it.
Cheers. I don't think it ruins the illusion, though. It's peaceful. But maybe I'm just used to looking at the bigger picture. How many days of transport do we have left? Let's see. Off the top of my head, around 237 days. Just under 8 months. Hey, why do you think Pony Express put a lock on the medical room door, but not the sleeping quarters? I suppose for the same reason they put a lock on the cockpit. Safety. Don't move. In fact, I would go into your inventory right now. We should probably talk about that scene. What do you think happened?
The scene with Jim and Swansea?
With Anya, just
Anya?
now. Anya and Curly. 2 days before the crash. In the lounge together.
Well, of course, they obviously had a conversation about what's going on.
Neither of them able to sleep. I'm just going to point out Anya's statement once more. Why do you think they put a lock on the medical room door and cockpit, but not on the sleeping quarters? Says the woman, alone, on a ship full of men. Anyway, we're going to continue now.
Fair! Even though we thought...
I'm going to play video games with my friends. Oh, bye, John Jr.
Why?
Though even with all that goes on in this game, I'm sometimes thinking the face checkers are the true horror. That's... You know what? That's a fair perspective.
That's a fair
I won't discount that. Anyway, nice purple alcohol. Back to... like 4 or 5 months after the crash, so... Let's go find someone, I guess. Jimmy, help!
What's up?
Jimmy, it's a total emergency! Calm down. What is it? Anya's stuck in medical. The door won't open. What if she runs out of... something? Right. Let's go have a look.
Oh,
Well, to medical.
the fun sound is
Let's
available.
go help
now.
Anya.
The fun sound.
Okay.
The one with the
Hurry!
logo.
We gotta hurry! Go, go, go! Alright, well... yeah, interact with the door as a whole. Try this. Anya! I brought Jimmy! We're here to rescue you! Don't worry! Don't panic! Hey, heard the lock's broken. Hey, Anya! Can you hear me? Yeah, I can hear you, Jimmy. The rest of our medicine stash is in there, too. Damn, this could be bad. Did you try to really put your back into it? Any wrenches lying around? How heavy is the med kit? Anya? Is the door stuck? No.
Let's
Huh?
figure out something to work
What do you
with
mean?
this a little bit
Look,
before bed.
we're all stressed. But you can't go breaking down at every little hardship. Open the damn door. You were right. You were right all along. I should have done this from the beginning. I always believed that our worst moments didn't define us, didn't make us beyond repair. You think I wanted this either? Make no mistake, this isn't my worst moment. Far from it. It's the best decision I'll ever make. Open the door. I'll take care of it. Anya? What does that mean? Curly's still in there with her, right? Yeah, you don't think...
Suffer.
Daisuke, you and Swansea know the internals of the ship better than anyone. There's absolutely no other way into medical? Well, Swansea said it was strictly off limits. Like, super mega not allowed above all else. The utility room. That busted vent in there loops into medical. But, I mean, technically a person could totally fit through it. If that's the only way, we'll make it work. You listening, Anya? Fine. Come on, Daisuke.
Where is
You don't need to.
their
Drones, they just need to
Swansea
suffer.
dude?
Let's go find out. Daisuke's just following you, don't worry about it. Hey, look. Found him.
He looks
absolutely
so
tossed.
bad.
Swansea, we need your help. I know you said utility was dangerous, but I'm good right here, fellas. You know I'm not letting you in there. Off limits! Look, if there's any possibility, Jimbo, letting you scratch at that foam wall would be useless. You'd only tear this goddamn ship a new asshole. Nothing to be done about it. Bad luck, tail missed the donkey. But Swansea, this could be really bad. Just hear us out. We're God's hand-picked favorites on this here planet, I reckon. Means we get to name it. So let's hear it for Wake Rock. Whatever's going on anywhere else ain't my problem.
Bro needs to be locked in the brig and then like
Since
probably
I'm the
forgotten
happiest
about.
man Wake Rock has ever seen. Let's just go, Daisuke. There's no point with him. Either dream sequence or we're moving through time again. 8 hours until judgment. Don't do anything! Stop! I can fix this. Why do you keep fucking saying that? Are you hearing yourself? I'm sorry. We still have disinfectant, right? The one from the extra medical stash? Get it, now! The cocktail, The cocktail? What are you blabbering about? That was your fault. You never would have... I had no choice. You... Useless! You goddamn fucking idiot! There has to be something else. Let's go find disinfectant. Empty. Nothing in there.
Okay. I'm a little concerned with where the story's jumping around. What? How? And why are you...
Why is Daisuke hurt?
Why is there blood coming from medical?
Don't worry about it. Oh.
I'm sorry.
We don't get to see that part of the room. Anyway.
You already catch power with
Don't worry about it. Hey, Swansea, you found any disinfectant? I'm already looking in here. At least try to make yourself useful. God damn it. Well,
Hole.
if it's important, we'll see it.
The hole is the only other thing that lights up.
At least he made it out to the other side. We can still help him.
Always cookies.
Any theories at the moment?
What the heck? I think we sent Daisuke through,
Through the vent?
and he got hurt.
The busted up vent that Swansea warned him not to go into ever again?
Yeah.
Likely. There's no disinfectant in here. We might have to search somewhere else. There's none in the lounge either. I will just go ahead and let you know. We've got emergency lights all over the ship now. The regular lights aren't working anymore. Just the emergency lighting. Hey, what's that symbol at the top of that gravestone?
What?
Go ahead.
Kind of provides a...
Follow the trail, I guess. Down the stairs.
These guys are going insane due to isolation.
Well, isolation. They're starting to lose oxygen. They're probably starving. One of them spends half the time drunk, and the other time, half the time hungover.
Drinking
Isn't great.
it will make you more thirsty.
It'll make you more thirsty, it'll make you more dehydrated. And I imagine drinking mouthwash has, other things that can happen when you do that.
Normally this would be the time when I go running back up the stairs. However, I feel like I'm more scared of what's at the top of the stairs than the bottom.
That's a concerning statement.
That is a concerning statement, so I'm going forward. Here.
If the mods could delete the bot in chat, that would be wonderful. Thank you, mods. Hey, look,
Dexter, can you
a
leave?
blind beast, aimless and restless.
Leave.
Can't run from
Nobody
it.
wants you.
So I will let you know this is a game. Sort of. This is a nightmare fever dream in which there is a monster hunting you, and when it gets close, you need to stand still because it can hear you, and it can only hear you. It is blind.
I'm guessing I need
I would follow the blood trail.
Yeah, it looks like my headphones fell out right at the right time. Blessings, my love.
Thank you, love.
Where?
You wondering where it is?
Yeah.
I would look up.
Huh?
It's on the ceiling.
Ow!
It'll make a lot of noise when it approaches and leans down from the ceiling. So if it does that, just stay still. Don't move. Doesn't look like we can go this way. We might have to double around. Loop our way around. Because if we go this way, it will loop.
Yeah.
Technically, we could.
Where is he? Oh, hi.
Anyone else think that skull kind of looks like a horse? Like a horse's skull?
Oh, he's still over there, I think. There he is. Oh, kinda.
Yeah.
It's not like we share people's secrets anyway. Luxury.
Hi, bud.
Hello there.
I found the
You have, like, General Grievous vibes to your face shape.
Just a little bit. I'm sure it's fine. Don't mind us, we're just navigating through the hellish Amazon warehouse full of mouthwashing.
Where is he? Friendo! Friendo!
Oh, there we go.
I'm in the direction we're supposed to go.
That's probably fine. He just kind of wanders. Oh. Gonna have to loop our way around again.
Hello? Hi! He's like low-key showing me the way.
Low key a little bit.
Anything by your skulls? No die.
See, this is
Okay.
one of the few segments where I'd be like, yeah, heart monitor, but it's
Too
not
much
very
effort.
long and it's not necessary. So
Ghosty sounds. Oh, hi? Where's Fred? I can never find friend. He left. Yep.
yep. Hooray!
Hi.
Climb up those boxes. We got the mouthwashing. Kills 99% of all germs. Bad breath. Northern Dream. Sorry. I messed up. Don't try to talk.
Don't talk. Don't talk.
More disturbing noises. Remove headphones. What was it Anya said when they first went out to the mouthwashing?
What?
When they first found the mouthwashing, Anya said the sugar content negates any effect it would have as a disinfectant.
Yeah.
I think the vent and utility connects to medical. But you heard what he said. Going in there now, it's too unstable. Trying to break the foam could risk the air seal. I just don't want to fuck up again like I did before. You heard Anya. I wouldn't put it past her to do something extreme right now. You and me, Daisuke, we can save Curly, yeah?
I'll let him die.
Swansea won't help, so we'll figure it out ourselves. Right. All right. Yeah. We got this. But even before the foam, how do we get the door to utility open? Swansea's been practically camping in front of the door, and he has the key. I have an idea. You're gonna have to trust me. We need to knock him out. You're gonna fight him? No. Even he has to have his limits when it comes to booze. We make him pass out. Simple, safe, he might not even realize we did anything after the fact. There's a recipe for a mocktail in the kitchen. We can follow the steps but use different ingredients to add kick to it. Come on.
Oh, gosh.
Hey, Jimmy. Hey, Jimmy, I have a question. Why is that your go-to method for knocking somebody out? To be fair, it is Swansea.
Wait, don't I need alcohol?
Yeah.
No, an axe to get rid of this foam because the thingy for the foam is there.
Nope. Look at the recipe for a mocktail. Tonic, cake recipe, drink recipe, water,
So mouthwash and
or
isopropyl.
mouthwashing and isopropyl, drink base and sweetener. So the one thing we do need is sweetener. Maybe Daisuke knows where some is? He was a fan of it. We're out of sweetener. Any ideas? I might have accidentally at some point mistakenly misplaced a few packets before. By accident.
Right.
You can take a look around my stuff. Could be somewhere around there. But also totally somewhere else. Who knows? Anything's possible. The crash sure jumbled everything up.
Brilliant, my dude.
Don't look at me, I didn't steal sweetener. Well, that would be Daisuke's bed.
We just need
Daisuke's
mouthwash,
got-
right?
We should have mouthwash.
Oh, we do.
So mouthwashing and isopropyl. Combine. And then we add
The
the
thing also tells us
sweetener.
it's not for, like, ingesting.
It is
Plain
not.
cocktail.
It is toxic.
Yeah, the isopropyl alcohol description said potentially fatal to ingest, so... Just the little random sound cuts. Spiked cocktail, let's go! That drink looks sick! I can totally picture myself on a beach with a hot babe and a few of those.
Don't drink it.
Then I'd drink too many and throw them up all over myself and never be able to drink them again.
Yeah, don't.
Ah,
do
good
it.
times. You haven't even had the good times, my guy. This guy's just inventing good times out of nowhere. I love him.
I think
Let's
this is his
just
coping
get this
mechanism.
to Swansea.
I think this is his coping mechanism.
It actually, yes. Having seen this game be psychoanalyzed by a therapist, this is Daisuke's coping mechanism. Being just unfailingly optimistic.
Everybody has their own way of coping.
Swansea's is drinking.
Swansea's is drinking. Anya is... I'm not entirely sure what hers is. Jim is a...
Control.
Control.
Having control over a situation makes him feel better.
Yeah. I love how we don't watch them move.
He just kind of teleports behind you. He just kind of drifts.
Weeping angel vibes. Like, I look back and there he is!
They're too lazy to animate him walking, and I can't blame them
We
for
can
that.
hear them talk, like hear them walking, but like we look back, he doesn't move. And then, oh look, he's here!
Man, you move fast, Daisuke.
You move way fast, my dude.
Come on, Trix.
It is
Time to leave.
concerning on so many levels. It just wigs me out that that is the case.
Fair. That's fair. Hey, Swansea.
You look so out of it.
You take it to teaching my intern now? I personally try to educate based off of years of experience. But that's just me, Captain.
See,
Here for a good time, not a long time. I mean, at this point, yeah. You're running out of oxygen. What the fuck is that? Look, we need to keep working together. If this is how I can get us through this without us being at each other's necks all the time, then... Yeah, give it here. kind of freestyled the recipe. Yeah, I could tell you had a hand in this monstrosity, kid. You ain't no mixologist. Sure as hell ain't no mechanic either. You never should have come here. Who the fuck even decided to let you board, huh? Stick the idiot with a bunch of sad sack adults and see what he learns, eh? Bootstraps and all that. What a load of horseshit. You think it's all going somewhere, but every failure leaves you a little more mangled than before. Older, uglier, meaner.
I'm here for a long time, not a good time.
Smarter, in a worse way.
It sucks to be you then.
Wallowing doesn't suit you, Swansea. And I suppose you think we should all be acting like you.
All uppity and in control.
Let's see what he thinks. Our hard-working, esteemed captain. I say take a load off before the sun finally sets on this party. May we never go to hell, but always be on our way.
I like that philosophy.
That's a good saying.
Hey, my guy.
Huh, he's out.
Bro, are you okay?
Is he still breathing? He practically bounced off the ground. He'll be fine. His tolerance has to be through the roof by now.
All that mouthwash he's been drinking? Probably.
Probably just wake up with a massive headache. Oh,
Or try to kill
man,
them.
he's gonna be so mad.
Oh, yes, he is.
I'll never get a good reference now.
No, you're not, kid. He's got a duck on that key?
He's got a swan on his keychain. Captain, you sure about this? Maybe we could talk with Swansea when he's cleared up a bit. Later. He's just, like, really into workplace safety and stuff sometimes, you know? Which is, like, totally cool and stuff, I think. He taught me it's time to be brave, Daisuke. Curly and Anya are counting on us. Wait. Whoa! It's like barely foamed up at all.
Nobody loves you.
Hey, it's those things! Never been inside one. What are they called again? Cryostasis pods. Oh yeah! These things are far out! Totally sci-fi. Oh, looks like this one still works. How long can these things even keep you frozen? 20 fucking years. I can't believe Swansea managed to clear all the foam from here. He didn't. What? Think about it. Swansea never let you work with him on breaking the utility room foam wall, right? No, it needed to be handled delicately. He said I'd have way too much athletic strength in my arms. I would have just torn right through the foam. I was like, damn, makes total sense. Bummer. So I've been in charge of the kitchen instead. He said it's next level critical to keep stock and organize every day. Had me double, triple, quadruple check everything, like, all the time. Right. Of course. And he never told you he'd gotten in here? No, but look how busy he must have been. There was never any foam here. And Swansea has known the whole damn time. Just taking a load off before the sun finally sets on this party, huh? That boozed up bastard has been biding his time until he can save himself. Would getting in the pod really mean you'd get rescued? 20 years more of a chance to get found. I'd take those odds over our current situation. Not like this, though. Not by lying through my teeth while waiting for everyone else to die. No, man, that can't be right. I'm sure there's a reason. We'll ask him about it when he wakes up. We'll deal with him after. Right now we have a job to finish. And the vent looks like it's still in one piece. Whoa. Check out those sparks. I hate to imagine how gnarly it looks on the inside.
I vote we don't send him up.
It could be somewhat collapsed in places. You could make it through. We need to try it.
Don't! No.
Swansea said it's not safe.
Swansea was right. Don't.
I know he forgot to tell us about the pod, but he knows like everything about this kind of stuff. Maybe we should just wait for him to wake back up. You said you could handle it. Swansea taught you well, right? Time to prove it. He'll be impressed when he wakes up. Proud. He'll understand why we had to do this. Then he can explain himself.
Gosh, dang it, Jimmy! I will stab you myself!
You think so?
At this point, I'd rather have Swansea in charge.
Daisuke, everyone's counting on you. Captain's orders.
Take responsibility,
I got this.
fool.
Okay, here we go.
Gosh darn.
When the screen goes black, there are more disturbing noises incoming. Take the headset off until the screen comes back on.
I have not taken my headphones off. I've
Or-
heard all the sounds.
Actually, no. The screen's not going to go black. We're just going to stare at this vent. Take your headsets off and then leave it off for like a good minute. Oh, it does go black. Never mind.
Turns volume up.
Turns volume up. You know what? By all means. Yeah? What did you do? One day before the crash. Try opening your inventory. Oh, find the gun.
I think I'm the captain.
You are Curly. It's time to find the gun. Let's go find the gun. Wherever that might be.
What gun are we trying to find?
There's a gun on the ship, apparently.
Can I mix up a cocktail?
No. Our trusty food dispenser.
Dang.
He's a little occupied looking for the gun. You can go talk to Polly, though. And by talk to Polly, I mean...
Polly says, Wednesday found the waste, but co-workers can make it better. Yay!
Yay! Don't worry about it. I already checked here.
Those stairs are horribly scratched up.
Old chip. Heavy work boots, probably. Nope. Anya? For fuck's sake! Where is it? Us being let go isn't a reason to hurt yourself. Anya, as our nurse, you never got psych evals. I should have thought of that. You could have come to me if you were feeling stressed. What would you have done? Anything. Anything. You, the crew, are all my responsibility. I told you so over and over, yeah? I'm not going to hurt myself. You know the gun is in a safety case I can't open. But I hid the case itself. Tell me where it is. None of this has to be on our performance log. We'll figure it out together. I'm pregnant. You're... what? Who would you... Captain. I told you. Listen to me. We can fix this. I've known him for a long time. I'll talk to him. I know you'd never give me the gun to protect myself. So the least I can do is make sure he never gets it either.
So who are we stabbing?
I don't know. Who was Curly known for a long time?
Jim! I want to come stab him! Gosh dang it!
Timothy, who's gonna die!
My statement before where it feels like...
6 hours until judgment.
It feels like Swanson would be a better captain right now than Jim.
Which is weird, because Swansea was the first guy you said you hated out loud.
Yeah, because he's a jerk. But now, like, going through this, I'm like, what the hell? Jim just starts making one stupid decision after another, and I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yep.
But here's the thing, though. I also made that without the context of everything else. So
That's also fair. That's also
if I had
fair.
more context, I might have chosen Swanson.
That
over
is
Jim.
entirely fair, no worries. But also, Jimmy was technically co-captain the whole time.
That's true.
So the second Curly's out of the way.
The grumpy old man is never the bad guy in the end.
As it turns out, just try to stay still, Daisuke. I need a second to think. We can fix this. Hey, kid. You hear me? Daisuke? Hey! Stop, stop, stop! Don't move! It's alright, Daisuke. Calm down. This line of work, you could never have become, like, miserable at Swansea. What a tragedy. Decades of hauling ass for Pony Express, big mighty bruiser with all his shiny tools. This is where it got me. Good life, huh? I thought you were dumber than a can of paint, always just chewing my ear off about nothing. Useless ray of goddamn sunshine. Not an A student, career workhorse, or force of ambition. Just a damn good kid trying his best. You could have taught an old fool like me a lot. Close your eyes, Daisuke. They don't have a nurse. They don't have painkillers.
That is too endless.
You monster. I could have fixed him, Swansea. I have to do everything myself. Why can't any of you just give me some time to fucking think?
You found the endless stair.
How do you still not understand? It's over. End of the fucking line. He won't suffer one more second because of your delusions. Unbelievable. Stop pretending. I know all about your plans, Swansea. I went to utility. I saw what you've been hiding down there. Sneaking around with that axe, telling Anya who knows what. Now this. You're making sure you're the one who gets inside that cryopod. I sure did talk to Anya. But it was her telling me all sorts of things instead, wasn't it? Shouldn't a captain go down with his ship? Not like it matters anymore. I ain't got no place to be. I got everything I could ever want right here on this ship.
Daisuke must have an splitting headache.
You suck. I don't say this up. Leave out of the chat. No, I'm kidding. Please stay. Rude. It's amazing. All right, Hero, you're kicked out too.
Did somebody forget to ask?
I'm banning your chat.
No, she's not. No, she's not.
I'm not.
Welcome.
I'm too lazy.
We are.
Welcome to the chat.
I like how that was chat.
You're horrible. You're a horrible person, and I love you, by the way.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good.
What's the username? Zat?
One of Gideon Bacchus could say to be a horrible
Zixup?
person.
Zixup?
Zixup.
Zixup. If we get that wrong, I'm
welcome,
sorry.
Zixup. And that's horrible, and good job.
And good job. She literally has a cult. Yeah, you have a cult.
It's step one of getting on Bacchus could say be a horrible person.
Yeah. Well, to a degree.
I do have Zeku.
Zeku? Oh,
We will call you Zeku.
Zeku it is. If I forget that, apologies. I'm really bad at remembering names, and it's bad combo.
You're bad at remembering.
Yeah, bad at remembering
Bad at
names.
remembering.
Is what it is.
Yeah.
Welcome to Horror Night Monday.
The horror night.
Monday.
You want to say that one more time? in
Horror
English?
Night Monday. We are having so much fun here. I know why God's not watching this place. He has forsaken it all.
Pretty much. So go ahead and get in that pod. If you ever get found, you can tell him whatever fucking story you like. You've earned it. Monday. Get the gun.
But Anya hit the gun.
Yeah, it looks like I have one
739,
more
I believe.
and a picture.
7-3. Oh. That's an achievement? Oh, he's alive?
Curly's alive. Curly's fine. Anya, however.
Why does she look like she broke her nose?
She overdosed.
Oh.
That's why we're out of painkillers.
That's terrible.
Jimmy!
I don't know.
Daisuke really got axed from his job! No! Ugh. 0 days before the crash. We're Curly again. I told him, Anya, you should have waited for me. What did he say? Nothing that makes any difference. Did he seem angry? Where did he go? He just walked away. Curly, I don't want him in here anymore. Hold on, just wait. I need to find him. Everything's going to be okay.
What kind of...
I need to go to the cockpit.
What sound am I hearing?
No idea. Apparently how the mouthwashing devs made the soundtrack was that they smashed a bunch of eerie sounds together and called it a day. It's super effective.
Yeah. Oh, there you are.
Want to see Curly, how he looks before pre-crash? I
Sure.
can fix this. What do you think will happen when we get back? We can figure all of this out. You and me. Kills
Wait, what did that say?
Kills 99%. All I ever hear is how great of a leader you are. God, it's so annoying. But now, what do you think will happen now when we get back? We'll fix this together. Everything you and I worked for in our lives, accomplishments, changes, none of it will matter. You've gotten through difficult situations before. This time won't be any different. Work through it, one day at a time. It's not just me, is it? You were supposed to be the one who had everything under control. You said so yourself. This ship, this crew, everything that happened here, this was your responsibility, Captain.
Jimmy, are you trying to push your actions onto the captain because he's supposed to be the one in control? Because if so, I'm gonna stab and take your kneecaps.
Yes, he is.
Oh, okay.
That
Do
is
it
what
and
you'll be
be cool.
hearing the rest of your life. Take responsibility. Or this can all be remembered as a tragedy, despite what must have been the best efforts of its acclaimed captain. The Tulpar crew was never found. No one survived to tell the tale. You're standing at the top.
Oh my gosh, it's Curly. He is blonde.
He blonde, he blue, and he buff! Feet in cement. I get it now. Right?
Cement shoes?
Right.
They're really good for deep diving. Hi, buddy.
I'll take care of it.
So it was Jimmy who crashed the ship.
Yep. We're gonna have to stop there, because it is like 10.
How much more of this game is there?
I mean, we can keep going if you want.
How much more is there?
I'm not sure. My guess would be no more than an hour.
I'd rather just finish, just so we don't start something new next time.
Then let's finish. Check out the cockpit. System failure. We're Curly again. Talk to Jimmy. Jim, tell me you didn't. I didn't. What the fuck did you do?
Like, you're almost at the end.
Pretty much, yeah.
I'd rather finish than break this up.
Well, let's get into the cockpit. Maybe we can steer it away from whatever object we're supposed to hit in space.
Oh, that's how we got hurt.
That's how we got hurt. That's why everyone's still alive. 1 hour before judgment. Curly managed to steer the ship just slightly off course, so that everyone survived.
Wait, why am I holding Curly?
We're 1 hour before judgment.
Where am I taking him?
To the lounge. Look, we got balloons. It's a party. I would put him on the table. Woohoo! Happy birthday, Captain. This rocks. Here, here.
Oh, he has a bullet wound. We did grab the gun.
To Captain Jimbo. Come on. You have to give a speech. Go on. Have at it. You better make it good. Hell yeah. Our captain. Captain Jimmy.
What kind of fever dream are we dealing with here?
Get the job done.
Tonigers! Also, don't see Curly as the good guy. He did nothing in 3 days and had to stop Jimmy after fighting Jimmy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's... I have a very nuanced opinion on Curly.
I don't think Curly is good. I don't think anybody truly is okay in this crew.
Yeah, you also just completely skipped over Jimmy's speech, wasn't a thing I thought you could do. But go for it. We don't need to...
Oh, he had a speech?
He had a whole speech.
Oh, what does he say in his speech?
Oh, never mind. This would be the speech.
Oh.
A lot of people struggle to put food on their plates, but that wasn't enough, right, Captain? The lowest rung of your ladder is our highest. Until it was all swept from under your feet. Life isn't even worth living at the same level as us. But I forgive you. All of us do. I won't give up on you. Even like this. I believe in you. We're going to make it through this. Sometimes we thrive, travel the endless reaches of space. But other times, we just have to accept days like these. You taught me that, Curly. Let's eat. Let's survive.
Curly's most human gray character in the game.
He is, okay. So like I said, I watched a psychoanalysis of a therapist play this game. And
I'm gonna watch this now when we get done today.
Really, really good. Just the therapist plays mouthwashing. Super good. Would highly recommend it. He goes really in depth with all the characters. Jimmy is the only completely irredeemable person in this game. Fuck Jimmy. All my homies hate Jimmy. We all hate Jimmy. Trigger warning for Jimmy.
Stab him.
Curly we've seen firsthand that Jimmy is manipulative. We don't know exactly how manipulated Curly was as far as Jimmy goes. Apologies if anyone's named Jimmy. No, if your name is Jimmy, you gotta change it right now. Right now. I have bad news for you.
Oof.
Trigger warning, the fact Jimmy is alive. Yeah. But yeah, no. Curly stated what his fatal flaw was. Back when he was talking with Anya, he looks at the bigger picture. And he and Jimmy have been friends for years. If someone had come up to me and told me that one of my old friends for years had done something that heinous, I can't say I would have believed them right away.
Yeah.
I can't guarantee that. I would definitely want to go talk to that person first. And I'm not saying I disbelieve the victim. I'm saying I need time to come to terms with it. And that 3 days might not be enough for me. I'm not a good person. None of us are, really.
Hey, love.
We can only try.
You ready for your favorite sticker?
Favorite sticker?
Oh.
Oh. You had a
That's very appropriate.
Gosh dang it!
That doesn't excuse
her other
Curly's
favorite
actions, because
sticker.
he was in a position of power, and Curly should have done something to protect Anya, even if it was just telling her to sleep in medical now,
Because she is her actual
or
favorite
giving
sticker.
her his room or something.
Favorite.
Where the fuck are my keys? Oh my gosh, I never noticed that. That's fantastic. But
Okay.
yeah, no, Curly definitely helped enable Jimmy quite a bit. But yeah, Jimmy, as far as I'm concerned, no personnel room had a lock on them.
Only
I
the
think
cockpit and
Oh, the cockpit and the
Medical.
medical.
So medical would
So
have been
medical would have been a fairly safe place for him, for her.
for her to just to sleep in.
I mean, alternatively, you could also just take Jimmy and shove him into a cryopod for the rest of the haul.
Do we go that way?
Because, I mean, like Anya said, they had 8 months left. If she's pregnant, it's definitely gonna be showing at the end of the haul. So, yeah. Yeah, no, Curly's not a good person. The only certifiably good person in this game would be Daisuke, who is super dead now. Daisuke and Anya, honestly. I think those are the only, like, truly good people in this game that don't really have blame in this situation. Everyone else has at least some portion of blame. Jimmy, of course. All of it. Most of it. Majority. Like a good 90% of it. No turning back now. You can't go forward.
But if I turn around,
Then don't turn around. This is Jimmy's psyche telling him to take fucking responsibility, and here he is moonwalking away from his problems. Do you have to turn? Can you go backwards? No.
we'll look towards the light and walk backwards.
There you go.
Jimmy!
Oh. Jimmy is a piece of work.
Yeah.
In a bad way. Responsibility. Nope, we're moonwalking away from our problems. That's Jimmy's coping mechanism.
So I have a side issue.
Control over others and not accepting responsibility, because
That just got smaller and smaller. With no other lights.
nothing can be his fault. Because he's a dick. I think you might have to keep going backwards. I mean, you could try. Responsibility. Yeah, I think you have to keep going backwards.
Okay.
Super Blood War one, which is like
Yeah, no, I am
5
absolutely
pages
watching
longer
therapist
across, and I
reacts to
don't
mouthwashing
want
when we're
Not
done
even
here.
relax. He plays through it. It takes him a lot longer than 3 hours though, because he like pauses and like goes into in-depth character analyses.
I mean, I have time.
Fair
I'm
enough.
not going to sleep for a while. I know
Fair
me.
Fair.
Excuse?
Alright, we've moonwalked away from our responsibilities safely. Let us continue forward. Hey, wait a sec.
What?
it instant pops. It's stupid.
Oh. Huh.
Hey, you think we're supposed to go in there?
No.
No.
Huh. Axe marks the spot.
Axe marks
Jimmy
the
wants
spot.
to be the savior, but also
wants to have Curly's
success,
but didn't want the responsibility. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Jimmy can't handle responsibility, but he wants all the success that comes from having responsibility.
I mean, he said multiple times that he was practically jealous of Curly being such a great captain.
Oh,
Everyone
yeah.
talking
no,
about
Jimmy
how
was
good he is.
incredibly passive-aggressive with Curly.
I'm sorry,
It's a flower,
flower.
like the ones Daisuke has on his shirt. That's cool! I've never seen that happen. Keep going.
Got it. See, I'm like nervous, but I also don't care if Jimmy dies.
If
No.
Jimmy dies, it's not a huge loss. Can't interact with him. You know what's right next to him?
There is a
Piece of unrest.
Unrest among the crew. I think this crew deserves to be unrest, given who the new captain is.
I don't want you to die.
I got bad news for you.
Got bad news though.
Bang.
Pushes responsibility to other people.
Oh,
Daisuke, the vent Swansea, and the foam.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
If I'm careful, I can survive this one.
Sorry. I saw a bullet hole in your forehead.
Trickster.
Oh.
Welcome to Fever Dream, where you grapple with killing a Swansea. I'm gonna just let you figure this out. Beloved friend.
2 or 3 active. Minimum.
Daisuke.
Oh, good.
Swansea is next. Swansea's not happy with Jimmy. He also puts the blame of the crash on Curly. Blame of the crash on Curly. Blame of what he did to Anya on Anya and Curly. Which is just stupid as sh... You have to shoot him.
Oh.
You got a gun. Of course, if you let him hit you 10 times, here's an achievement. And pushes the whole thing with conking out Swansea on
Theory that I had before about the cards.
on both Swansea and Daisuke, Jimmy is a master at victim blaming.
He is.
That is the only box.
I think the only person he isn't really completely blamed for too much would be Daisuke. But to be fair, Daisuke didn't really ever do much. Like, you can't blame someone who never really did much.
Got him.
Die 10 times for the achievement? Yeah.
I mean, I can for punishment for Jimmy. Hey,
Just stand still and don't turn around.
Okay. If I stay in here, will he come in here?
I don't think so. I think you have to go out there.
So we died twice. Hey, buddy. Come get me. This is Jimmy's punishment.
I think you have to go out the other side. Because this is where you entered.
Oh. Right. Right. Hey, come get me. It's 2, not 3. That's 3.
That's 3. Death to Jimmy.
Jimmy, here is your punishment.
The sound design in this game is phenomenal.
It's what, 5?
4? 5? Yeah, once the achievement pops up.
Yeah, we'll know we've died 10 times. This is Jimmy's punishment for being a dick.
There's the crying baby in the background.
I didn't notice, but now that you said that, and I have noticed that, and I'm, You deserve this, Jimmy.
Mm-hmm.
I am not a good person, it feels like some days.
Jimmy's not a good person.
You're still
He
my favorite,
deserves
though.
it.
You know, there are times when I go, I truly feel like I'm a good person at heart.
Yes.
And
In
this-
Jimmy's case, oh, absolutely. He deserves it. I would be judge, jury, executioner for Jimmy any day. Guilty, guilty, death.
Yeah. But, I don't know, I feel like the best thing to put is I'm just human.
Yeah. And as humans, we have ups and downs.
We have our ups and downs. I'm morally what I am, and do I believe people deserve a chance, life, and judgment? Yes, yes I do. However,
Jimmy.
I lost track. Does anyone know how many times I've died yet as Jimmy?
Do it like 1 or 2 more times, and then I would call it good.
I need someone to do a crime list for Jimmy.
Oh, gosh.
I got it!
Oh, the good ending. Get killed by Swansea 10 times in the graveyard. We got the good ending, guys. All right, that's all for today's stream. That's where it ends. Jimmy dies. All right.
No, I actually have to
Now
do
you
it.
gotta go shoot Swansea.
The crying kid,
Crying baby.
crying baby, is just heartbreaking on here.
Well, when Anya win, it wasn't necessarily just her who win, now was it?
Yeah.
Depending on your views of all the stuff.
How many times do I have to shoot him?
Like 3 or 5 times.
Like 3 or 5 times. He was right there.
I would find a nice corner and just camp in a corner.
Technically speaking, corner.
Yeah. Because the AI will seek you out.
It saved the first time I did it.
Or just 2. Oh, it did save the first time you did it. Weird.
I have something to say. Oh, gosh, what does Swansea have to
I
say?
have something to say. So shut the fuck up and listen. I spent 13 years half cut up to my eyeballs. Drunk, to put it mildly. Then suddenly I saw it. A streetlight shining in my face. 500 gigawatts of the power of God. A vision of my bloated body found in some ditch. Scared me straight. So I got a collar shirt, mortgage, and a credit card. All the things that make a good man. I hoped I could raise my children to be better than their old man. I wanted to believe I was never one setback away from my worst self. The truth is, discipline, drive, routine, the endless fucking desperation to get shit done, loving wife, great kids, sobriety? I'm telling you, accomplishments I'd been chasing all my life. Never felt as good as I expected when I crossed the finish line. So now that we're at the end, taking inventory, those nights spinning out of my head, sinking into the sofa, broken glass in my palms, bleeding dry, the funniest thing ever. Old dogs laughing and snarling on a waterbed floor, mocking the motion, all nausea and wreckage and vomit and ugly cruelty. The only problem in the world, an empty bottle. Those were the best days of my life. Yeah. Those were the best days of my life. I got nothing to hide. Ready to face the music. I can see myself for what I am. But you? A cowardly, selfish motherfucker. And you can't even see it. I should have been able to protect the kid. If I could have done one thing right, I wish it had been to give him one small chance off this goddamned rock. Swansea, I'm going to fix everything.
No, you ain't, Jimmy.
We're going to make it.
You can take this speech in one of two ways.
Oh yeah. Fuck you. I'm gonna fix it, shoots dude. Yeah, it's fixed now. Take a look at the cryopods. Weird.
They're all off. Did
They're
you
all
sabotage them?
They're all unfoamed.
Were you working on unfoaming them all so that there could be a chance to survive?
He thinks
He's avenging Daisuke, but he was the reason Daisuke ended up like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Here's the thing. Swansea, in his own grumpy old man way, did care about Daisuke. And if there really was only one cryopod left, and Curly's in that bad of a shape, and honestly killing him would be a mercy, and Jimmy's Jimmy, who do you think Swansea would want to give the cryopod to?
Either Daisuke or Anya.
Probably Daisuke.
Especially after Anya overdosed.
Well, especially you found them in the cockpit talking to each other. And she was going, no,
Oh. Hi, Curly.
no, I understand. If that's how it has to be.
Even the kid a chance was saving it for Daisuke. Yeah.
Yeah, he was saving it for Daisuke.
Yeah. You know, I'm starting to get why the symbol for this thing, like, is an eyeball.
No, are you? I found Ai's cousins. A lot of them.
Hey, guys.
Have fewer cousins.
We just haven't...
Just keep walking in a circle. I'm sure it'll stop eventually.
Yeah. Are we in an esophagus?
No, but keep moving.
This man has lost his grip on reality.
Yeah. Jimmy's trying his hardest to not take responsibility and not feel judged, but even those coping mechanisms have a breaking point.
Eyeball because Curly can only watch like how he did nothing to stop Journey and has to watch for all time. Yeah.
Curly can no longer do anything. He can only sit and watch. And I'm sure if he were given the opportunity, he'd do something about it now, but he just doesn't have that opportunity anymore. Which is awful.
Yeah.
Like, Curly, again, not necessarily a good person. I wouldn't wish his fate on anybody except for maybe Jimmy. Definitely Jimmy.
Yeah. What sucks is the fact that Jimmy let Curly take responsibility for what he did.
Responsibility? No. Blame?
Blame. That's what I meant.
Blame.
Like,
Yeah.
everyone's just blaming Curly for, like, oh my gosh, the crew.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, bud. You okay?
Nothing much to do here right now. I'd back out. Back out.
Okay.
I'd look at the TV.
Just because you're a bad guy doesn't mean you're a bad guy.
Yeah.
Is it frozen?
Take Curly's leg. Feast.
Just because you decide to try and go right in front of me doesn't mean I'm gonna fall for it.
You want to keep Curly alive?
Behind me.
We're out of food. Well, almost. Still got something for him to eat.
Hey, Jimmy. What the hell is
Welcome
with
to
you?
the cannibalism part of the game! I would pull out Curly's leg. Someday he'll thank me.
Use
You have to go up. You have to go into him and, like, open his jaw and all that. Like you're giving him pills.
We are giving this man his own leg.
Survival. You can see it going through the TV screens. It stops, it gets caught. It didn't work. Take the leg. So we have to change something. Try touching one of those red wheels. Welcome to the cannibalism puzzle. Each of these has to connect to another screen.
Good glory.
When you think you got it, give him his leg. Feed him his leg. That was a Wreck-It Ralph reference. Yeah, Wreck-It Ralph is a good movie.
Okay, so
It
this one's
couldn't-
got a switch.
Not
Think.
necessarily. Yeah, try that.
Jimmy is, at this point, Curly's the only one alive, his only sane thing.
You got pretty close. Try that.
But, Jimmy's lost it entirely.
Oh yeah, no, Jimmy's... Jimmy's gone full psycho. He's a
Yeah.
chugging nugget, no arms or legs, and crispy skin, a chicken nugget. Help me. Was
Nothing I do says direction. I just gotta push something.
Jimmy is walking through space.
I'm a stride through space like the weirdo I am. Except not as cool as others who
Jimmy
walk
needs to
through
go
space.
take a very different kind of spacewalk.
He just needs to do
One
this
that's-
without a spacesuit and have fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I think he needs to do.
Fire.
Are we setting Curly on fire? Or are we setting Jimmy on fire?
Curly's already on fire. I want to go home. We are home. Why don't you finish what you started? Don't worry. If anyone ever finds us, I'll still be playing the villain. You'll be the better man in the end. Like you wanted. I could have stopped it. I'm taking responsibility. No, we can both be
I don't think
heroes.
somebody understands how this shows.
We're a team, just you and me, like we used to be.
Jimmy needs the William Afton
Just
treatment.
reviving his torture forever. Yeah!
Jimmy is caught in his own.
What happened was an accident. We were trapped. I made a mistake, alright? I'm sorry. I'm so fucking sorry, Curly. Curly, the one person he ever respected, and the one person he ever apologized to. Because nobody else matters to him. Because he's psycho. He just sees everyone else beneath him. I mean, Curly's beneath him too, but beneath him in a more next to him kind of way.
Like, I'm still slightly above you, but like.
Yeah. Well, examine the giant pulsating heart. Can you find anything in there? Maybe where things are moving and twitching? Doesn't look like there's anything over there. I don't think a baby horse to you. So don't pay attention to the movements at this point, pay attention to the heartbeat sound. The heartbeat sound gets louder the closer you are to it. There we go.
It's over here. There it is. Oh, it's a little bigger.
I'd move back. I would stay there.
Oh,
Welcome to the horse centipede part of the game. That's not a heart. Some people think Anya was going to have twins because you have to find two horses. All clean. I hope this hurts. Really gets rid of that bad taste in your mouth, huh? Through wreckage. Through silence. Wash it away. All day fire fresh. That's not a heart? No, it's not a heart. Yeah. I'm just not going to be stating what it is. Oh, hey, look.
am I supposed to do this?
Keep moving forward.
gosh, that actually startled me.
Okay, now you're in a segment where it's going to be hunting you. Keep moving forward. If you see it appearing around the corner, it charges like in a straight line. So if you see it appear in a... Yep, that's what it does. So you need to move out of the way.
Where do I have to go?
Start looking around. I don't think you're gonna make it.
I'm gonna make it!
You made it!
I am a ninja! I'm gonna just go in one direction until I can think I can find an exit.
Fair.
Whew.
Well, you found something.
I figured going in a straight line would help.
I think Anya was... Yeah. Oh, yeah. No.
I can't open that door.
Maybe... Yeah? Swansea and Daisuke. And Jimmy. Swansea and Daisuke. And Jimmy.
I never did find Jimmy's
Or Daisuke's.
or Daisuke's
Or Curly's.
or Curly. That's fine though. Man, Jimmy is really losing it.
Guilty conscience. That's
Guilty-
never had to really process guilt before and is left with nothing else.
Guilty conscious as well as isolation.
Face forward. Pony Express is dead. And so are you.
Jimmy already lost it with the first cake scene with the axe. Yeah!
Shut up. Curly tried his best. I did too, but he's the better man. I see that now. We can both still make it.
No, you can't.
I'll take care of him. I'm taking responsibility.
No, you ain't.
Curly... Captain. I'm so sorry. Yes. Yes, I do. I fucked up. But I can still make this right. Our worst moments don't make us... only concerned about what he did with Curly. No one else. Because no one else matters. Not in a romantic sense, in like a, oh, good, I'm the psychopath's favorite person kind of sense.
I picked him up.
You picked him up.
Was I supposed to?
Yes.
Ah.
Now let us walk. Door it is. Hey, Curly. He played at the lake so nicely. He did. He had a whole on, like, tea party with stuffed animals if stuffed animals were corpses. Go home.
I'm not seeing... But I love it when the mind decides, oh, hey, this is the path. Or just keep walking forward.
We'll get somewhere eventually.
True. I think I learned of this game.
We keep heading towards utility.
We
No,
do.
hey, look, door.
Why do I feel like we're gonna put somebody in a pod? Oh, hi.
There's only one pod. The other pods are still all covered. And for the last time, we switch perspectives. It's okay, Curly. You're going to be okay. You always had my back. I ended up hurting you even though I was trying to save us by crashing the ship. But now you'll survive. It's like you said. Together we can fix anything. I'm just proud I got to be your friend and co-pilot, Captain. No one can hurt you now. We fixed it.
There ain't no being right now.
Fixed it.
There's no high right now. You didn't fix squat.
You know that whole meme of, I've connected these 2 points. You didn't connect shit. I've connected them. That's Jimmy. I fixed it. You didn't fix shit.
Yeah.
And Jimmy takes the easy way out.
Of course Jimmy does. Did he even activate the pod?
Go now.
Oh, he did.
He did.
I was like, Jimmy, you didn't activate the pod.
Didn't
Rude.
activate the pod and you're just stuck there cooking slowly in the oven.
There was. At least Curly survived. Yeah. Go home.
At least Curly survived. Arguably the person who should have been put out of his misery first.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was mouthwashing.
Gosh dang it. See, with all that I have for context,
Mm-hmm.
because I will admit, when we first started, I didn't really like Swansea much because he's a grumpy old man.
Fair, fair.
But however, I also didn't have all the context.
Mm-hmm. That's part of what this game does really, really well in making you play Jimmy, is it doesn't give you the context. So at first you're on Jimmy's side,
Yeah, first
and
you're
then
with
you
Jimmy.
start picking up on other things, and you're going, "Hey, wait a second.
Hey, wait a sec. Hey, what the
Hey,
hell?
wait a second. Hey, wait a second." And then by the end you're like, "Fuck Jimmy," in the non-sexy way.
Door there.
Yeah, there's a reason we let Jimmy die 10 times, because that is his punishment.
Yes.
Yeah, this kind of puts into the perspective of what if you were stuck alone and like people were hurt, dying, low on supplies, everyone's starving. Because how would you survive?
How would you survive? How would you react? And especially, it also points out Anya's whole plight. She was the only woman on the ship.
Holy
No lock. That must have been horrifying for her. Especially if she felt safe before and he'd only started at this transit.
Where's the button?
Yeah.
Suddenly, you no longer feel safe. She felt safe enough around Curly to at least admit to him in some roundabout way that something was going on, but Curly, being an idiot, didn't quite pick up on those cues.
Nope.
And didn't do enough about it when he finally did.
Yeah. He...
Daisuke never noticed, but again, that's Daisuke. He's young.
He's young. He didn't think, it's not in his brain to think of a problem with that. He wasn't ever thinking, oh, hey, there's going to be an issue with having one woman on board the ship and a bunch of guys who have issues.
No, because Daisuke's a respectful young man.
He's a respectful young man
dang
who was raised well by his parents to basically be, hey, I'm going to be a decent human being in this world.
Decent human being, lack of ambition and a little bit of a stoner, but decent human being.
Yeah. And then we have, of course,
Swansea.
He was trying.
He was trying in some way. He definitely could have tried more, especially when it
Yeah.
came to, like, Anya and protecting her, but
I'm dropping stuff. Ignore me dropping things, it's
Swansea
fine.
is his own...
He had his plethora of
He had his
and
problems.
mistakes. And...
He's still a... Everyone in this game is flawed.
Oh, absolutely.
Except for Daisuke and Anya. They're fine.
Yeah.
No, they're still human. They still have, like, the human flaws, but, like, in this situation, I don't think they did anything really wrong.
Yeah, well, I feel like with Swansea, like, he realized he was flawed.
Oh, he did.
And he absolutely was like, hey, I know I'm not a great person for everything here. However,
I'm a terrible person, but at least I acknowledge it, and I will be facing my death with that knowledge.
yeah,
You, however, are a coward, and you will never acknowledge that.
yeah.
And he was right. Jimmy never did.
Jimmy never did acknowledge the fact that he was a horrible person.
The things he had done were just incredibly fucked up.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for the stream. You were so welcome, Ice. And again, thank you for the raid earlier. You know, I like it when we play horror games that kind of make us think and make us talk. Because there's so much there with these games.
There is.
Private
That's one of the reasons I was really excited to play this was because it's a lot like Among the Sleep in that there's so much to talk about and dissect afterwards.
Oh, yeah. And we don't want to, like, you know, bore everybody with, like, big, long-winded, like, conversation on all of this. But I will kind of say, just throwing my own 2 cents out there, is this one does this game absolutely, I feel like, beautifully shows the fact of what happens if you're in that impossible situation you can't get out of, and just watches everyone mentally just deteriorate.
Yeah.
Because like, everyone was trying to cope with them being stuck, food's repetitive.
One way or another.
They were all trying to cope.
Yep.
Curly was just trying to breathe. He was just trying
Curly
to...
wasn't even trying to cope. Curly just wanted to breathe.
He wanted to
Or
breathe.
probably die. He probably just wanted to die. And
Yeah.
I can't blame him for that.
And I can't imagine what it would have been for Anya, because she was stuck on a ship with her abuser.
Did you notice that there was a bed right next to the statue of Polly in the lounge? The statue that makes noise whenever somebody moves in front of it.
That was Anya's bed.
Mhm.
We noticed that one was Anya's bed when Jimmy got up and goes, oh, she must be by the captain. Be by Curly.
Mm-hmm.
She intentionally set herself up so she could sleep somewhere where she'd know if someone showed up.
Where she'd know if he was approaching.
Yeah.
So she'd be woken up. And possibly others.
Curly's tongue was probably boiled off.
Yeah. So again, not defending Curly's lack of action. He went through some shit, man. He did
Yeah.
not deserve that.
He
Jimmy deserved it. Jimmy
Yeah.
deserved it 100%.
Oh, yeah.
He didn't. Curly didn't deserve that.
No, Curly didn't. And
That was
cruel and unusual
cruel
punishment.
and unusual punishment. Yeah. The punishment doesn't fit the crime.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. And I think Swansea, especially after Anya confided in him, kind of realized exactly, like, oh, hey, we're in hell.
Jimmy is dangerous. You've got a man in command who is dangerous.
It's why he held on to the axe.
Mm-hmm.
It's why he kept a hold of it. And now I'm really wishing the drunkard kept a hold of the axe. And just, Jimmy.
Well, he sure tried. The
He
issue
did.
was, I don't think... All Swansea knew was that... I think Swansea might have known Anya hid the gun. Didn't know where it was.
Yeah.
And Jimmy was the only one who could unlock it.
Because Jimmy had the key thing.
Jimmy had the code scanner.
I'm also
pretty
sure
Jimmy had a criminal background. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The fact that the first way to deal with Swansea, instead of like, well, maybe we wait till he's a little more sober and we talk to him again, or, hey, Anya's in trouble, can you help us, like, break open medical? Is instead, hey, let's essentially roofie Swansea.
Yeah.
And the way he did it with such practiced ease makes you wonder exactly what he got up to on Earth.
That made him really not wanting to go back. Yeah. It's
Yeah, no.
a whole can of worms and mess that is ridiculous.
Now you can enter the mouthwashing fandom. And look out for trigger warnings like Jimmy,
That has to be so.
who in every mouthwashing video I've seen has usually been the trigger warning. Everyone's like, yes, trigger warning for flashing lights, epileptic seizures, and Jimmy.
That's hilarious. I kind of
Flashing
looked one
lights,
up
gore, and Jimmy.
just to see that. I may or may not.
Every
I probably
time.
won't watch it, but like I at least want to see the warning Jimmy.
The amount of time travel fix I've seen that have just had that tag of trigger warning Jimmy.
I'm gonna have to check that out.
Fantastic. I adore that Jimmy's become like the most hated.
Yes. Yes.
Like, I hate him more than I hate Mandus, and that's saying something.
That does say something because we don't like Mandus.
I don't like Mandus. Mandus can go to hell. Jimmy needs to go further down.
Okay, I don't really want to compare really Jimmy and Mandus, but honestly, in terms of like for them, Mandus at least realized kind of in the end that he was a fucked up human being.
He tried to take responsibility in his own whack job, egotistical way.
Yeah,
But Jimmy didn't even come close.
Jimmy didn't even try.
That would,
Who's Jimmy? You mean Jami or Jimbo or Yimby or Jimmy?
Oh yeah, no, the fandom also just refuses to refer to him by name, so it's Jimbalaya, Jimbo, Jimmy, Gimby.
I love that so much.
Jamboree.
Yeah, that does kind of go show the fact that the two separate games there of very egotistical people. One trying in his own egotistical way to take responsibility for the fucked up shit he did versus I did nothing wrong. I can be the hero. We can be the hero
I
here.
did nothing wrong. We could be the hero. I'm the hero here. I fixed it. Look, I fixed it. I did one thing wrong, and that was, I don't know, hurting you, I guess. Not killing everyone on impact.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry for that. And it's like, no!
Yeah, it's ridiculous with that there.
Nimrod.
Absolutely.
Anyway.
Anywho, it is late. Vakya needs to go to bed. I
do.
should do other stuff.
Play How Fish is
She's
Made
made
next, around 30 minutes, and the DLC is connected to mouthwashing. But the main game is not.
Interesting.
It is. I don't currently own it, but it is on the list.
Yeah, we play horror games every night, and I have no control really of what game's going on. Though, I do have control if the game is too much for me.
Yes.
We've had a
Yes,
game
you
like
do.
that.
We have had games like that. And
Where it's just too much
those
for me,
get
and
tossed away.
those get popped off to the side, and we don't really touch them.
Yeah.
We play
Horror
horror games
games every night.
every Monday. Every Monday.
Every night. Mom, yes.
See, I don't play horror games at night. See, I'm trying to have a normalish stream schedule, except I tend to be very tired. Can I have a McDonald's? If you can pay for McDonald's, yes, you can, because I am poor. But if you has monies, I don't care how you got the monies, but if you has it, you can has.
Or if you steal the McDonald's. As long as you don't get caught.
Just don't get caught.
You get caught. I don't tell you to do shit.
Uh-huh.
Anyway.
Anyhow, I am going to end the
Check
recording
out-
for YouTube.
Oh yes,
because
bye
look at
YouTube.
that.